Dysfunctional Family, episode 16.
Take
action.
1. Bass.
I don't want to leave,
That's not
but I gotta go right now.
Okay, it's a back song. Okay.
And we'll be back before you know. What? Stop playing with me. I'm telling you, the We Back songs are never running out. We are back. Dysfunctional Family. I am Dashawn. This is my wife, Amanda. We are the Robinsons. Welcome to This Functional Family. We'll be on episode 16.
16.
16.
Episodio.
No, we're not going back to the Spanish thing.
16.
Remember, we said we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No,
but
you said we're not doing that. I never agreed to not do it.
Okay, we're going to move past that. And I'm going to talk to our people, our listenership, our subscribership. We love y'all. Thank you so much. We saw some international downloads from where? Where was it from?
There's so many places I can't even keep count.
Yeah,
listen,
I don't know who's listening. I don't know if it's being translated for you or you just speak good English, but all those people that are listening internationally, the numbers are going crazy. I appreciate you and
India,
thank you for that.
There was like India, Peru,
I saw
Brazil, China.
Hey, we love you and thank you. We hope we are helping you make your relationship last and become a better parent as well.
Yes.
Listen, but let's get into this. Please like, please share, please subscribe. If you are listening or on an audio platform like Spotify or Apple Podcasts or I don't want to go down the list, but any of them.
All the platforms.
Please like it, please share, and please follow us, all right, at This Functional Family Podcast. Here's what we're doing today.
What are we doing?
I mean, this is the week before Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Why don't we do an episode where we pod a little bit about Valentine's Day? You with that?
I don't like that you made it a verb. I don't like pod.
I didn't make it that. Do you know anything about podcasting culture?
I don't like it.
Well, that is a thing. Podding is a verb.
Okay.
Yes, and that's what we're doing.
So what we scoffing about today?
We're podding. Listen.
I'm scoffing. You do
all
what
right,
you
so here's the deal. We know that this is the upcoming week of Valentine's Day, right? And for one, Valentine's Day usually interrupts a lot of men's all-star breaks for those that love basketball.
Always all-star weekend.
Let me just throw that out there. But I think this year is actually on the third week of February.
It's before, yeah. So Valentine's Day is on a Tuesday, and then all-star weekend is that following.
See, it's lit.
Friday.
It's lit.
So it's right before.
Here's what we're going to do. I want to just talk about Valentine's Day for us. Yeah, you know what it is? I've been reflecting, right? I was thinking, back when we first, for those that don't know our full history, because you haven't been tracking since episode 1, any new listeners, Amanda and I started dating in high school, right? So we met at Benjamin Banneker Academy for Community Development, BBACD, Brooklyn, New York. You already know that. For my Banneker heads, y'all already know it's love, Warriors all day. But anyway, shout out, done. So we go back a while. You know what I mean? We go back a while.
Oh, we just celebrated our anniversary. No,
it's not an anniversary to me. She still likes to celebrate the.
I don't. I've given up all hope of it years ago.
Yeah, she likes to celebrate January 20th, which is the day we started dating years ago. In 2004.
Dang, that was 18 years
and
ago.
We've had our ups and downs. I don't celebrate that day anymore.
We don't.
I celebrate March 29th, which is when we were married. So I don't know if that's Yeah. No, I mean, I throw that out there because I think that might be important for other other couples might have that as an issue too. You know what I mean? I know some couples that's like, well, I like to celebrate both anniversaries, and the man is like, yo, we married now. All of
How
that
you
is.
know it's not the man that want to celebrate and the girl?
I'm talking about the couple that I know. I'm not gonna say their names, but there's a couple I do know where the
Tell me.
wife is like, yo, I want to celebrate both dates, and the man is like, nah,
Tell
we
me.
married now.
Text
All
me.
right, I'll text you. I'll text you with my phone. I'll text you.
All right, we.
All right, nah. Here's what I was thinking about though. Here's what I was thinking about though. All right, here's what I was thinking about. I was going back in my mind over how like extravagant and over the top our Valentine's Day gifts were.
Yeah,
back in high school.
Crazy. We used to go crazy.
Like I was thinking about like one year you gave me like you said you didn't have enough money, so you hadn't built out this like resume.
That's crazy. You ain't have to go there though. It's kind of embarrassing.
You did a resume and cover letter of like applying. We had probably broken up or something like that. You were like applying to be my girlfriend. That joint
Moving
was
on,
crazy.
that joint is.
It was, but you went. I mean, you went over the top.
Yeah.
You put together a cover letter, a resume. It was like,
How old was I? Like 15? 16,
I don't know. I don't know. You had no work history, but whatever the case is. But no, that's not the only thing though. I remember in like senior year high school, as you know, like I played ball. I used to play ball more regularly and more competitively. But like you got me like live 2007.
Yeah.
I think it was the last good year that EA Sports made alive. I think Tracy McGrady.
I was that girlfriend.
Tracy McGrady was on the cover, right? And I remember my English teacher, shout out to Mr. Turner. Mr. Turner, English honors. I came in with that gift on Valentine's Day. He looked me in my face in my senior year of high school. He said, this girl is a keeper. You better make her your wife. Just because you got me live 2007.
When we were like 16 years
for
old.
my Xbox, the first Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So that, and I think one year I had asked my mother to help me buy like this Louis bag for you.
I remember that color.
And I was like saving money. I was playing drums, doing gigs. I was working. Was I working at Kmart at the time? I don't think so. I think it was just like drum gigs and stuff like that. But I was saving my money just to buy you. Like for what? For what? I didn't even have enough money to like
testify.
Like I don't even think I had a checking account at that time.
You did it.
Like let alone why the heck? Why am I buying you a Louis bag? Right? Like what was I thinking? But the point being, I think we were going over the top, and I was thinking recently like we don't really care about Valentine's Day anymore.
We don't. 18
years of relationship experience, 8 years of marriage, and I don't care about Valentine's Day. Like, I don't go over the top. But it had me thinking, like, is that a male thing, right? Like, do I not care that Valentine's Day is coming up because, like, I'm a man and I just, like, have lost sensitivity and lost touch? Like, why don't I care about it anymore? Like, I don't care to impress you on Valentine's Day the way I used to. Mm-hmm. But why? Do you
want me to answer?
Yeah, I mean, do you is it a male thing? Like, do you care? Like, is it bad that I don't go as hard to get you extravagant gifts or creative gifts on Valentine's Day?
I mean, I personally don't feel, not personally, I mean, this is about us. So
yeah. Everything is personal, right?
Yeah. I don't feel slighted in any way. I don't feel like emotionally neglected in any way. I'm good. And I don't remember like what the point was where we both like mutually decided that we weren't going to celebrate, like that something happened or we just kind of waned off, but I'm good on it. I don't really care. I think a lot of it,
I think a lot of it has to do with, I'm not going to lie, because I don't want to get like super woke on this joint, but like a lot of it has to do with us just like elevating mentally, right?
Yeah.
And like in our like research and stuff like that, part of the reason we stopped caring about it is like finding out like the real history behind it. You know what I mean? Like
most
the
of these
people that were murdered behind it, and it was just like I'm not you know what it is? Maybe this is just me and fellas, or no, not even fellas. I'm not gonna make this a gender based thing. This is a non-binary issue. This is a everybody issue. I don't like corporate America commercializing something that means that much to me.
Yeah, Yeah, like how dare you?
How you control when I get
when I love my partner?
You feel me?
You can't tell me when to spend my money to tell my husband I love him. No,
exactly. That's my point, and I think that's what is not just the history of the holiday, but I think that's when it became like this wedge for me, where it's like, I could appease to the holiday, but I also feel like,
because
you ain't gonna tell me when to spend money. You ain't gonna tell me, because y'all gonna drive up the prices of jewelry, drive up the prices of apparel, drive up the price of candy,
everything.
Just because people are fiending and doing reservations all book. Like, you gonna tell me when to be sweet to my wife? I've been being sweet to my wife for mad long.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, and they're like, yeah, I have friends who, you know, are in long-term relationships and, you know, decades plus, and they still celebrate, and it's something that they look forward to. So it's I don't know if it's necessarily like a longevity, for lack of a better term, issue. It's more just, you know, we have decided that we're good on it. You know what I mean? And
it's just not that important to me.
It's not, and I don't think that our relationship is not impacted in any way, like good or bad, because we don't celebrate it.
Mm-hmm. And it's not a shot at anybody that does, though, because I think, like, no. I ain't gonna lie, I think last year I actually did get you something, but it wasn't, you know what it is? I got you a gift, but it wasn't because it was Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I'm like,
I had ordered something and it got to me late, so I figured I'd just wait till Valentine's Day. Pretty much for Christmas, I think I had gotten whatever you got for Christmas last year. I had also ordered the gold fist earrings from Johnny Nelson. Shout out to my boy Johnny Nelson Jewelry.
Yes.
I went to elementary with him. We also went to high school with him. Me and him used to rap together, and now he's killing. I just saw one of his jewelry pieces in
he's everywhere,
Last
OG.
He's
in the New York Times.
Alicia Keys was wearing it. So shout out to my boy Johnny Nelson Jewelry, man. That's my guy, man. But anyway, I think you had wanted those earrings, and I heard you say you wanted them, and I didn't get a chance to get them by Christmas, so then I just like held off. Yeah. But I gave it to you on Valentine's Day, but I don't think I cared that it was Valentine's Day. It was like it could have been February 18th, and I still was like, oh, they're here.
It's kind of like a just because gift. Like,
yeah, you know so yeah, and it's not. This sounds like it sucks because it's like.
And it doesn't. It's not to put a damper on it. We're just sharing our experience. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to steal the joy from y'all that do celebrate and look forward to the holiday. It's just, I think the issue is like, don't let it control. Like, don't let it have so much control over your love.
I like that.
And how you celebrate, like, the love that you share with your partner. I think that's like the bigger issue. You know what I mean? Like,
I think so.
We're not coming for y'all. Like, don't stop. Stop celebrating Valentine's Day. Let's boycott. It's more like, just, you don't need a calendar to celebrate love.
Oh.
I think that's the issue.
Oh, you just dropped a bomb on them. You don't need a. Okay, we're gonna actually get some sounds plugged in because this is the second episode in a row you drop bombs, and I don't like them.
Yeah, put in the comments.
I don't like the bombs.
DM us if you like my bombs and you want me to keep.
Okay, moving on from the bombs.
Moving on.
But that had me thinking though, like about. I think that the problem is with love. Love is such a beautiful thing, but it can be messy. And I think what Valentine's Day seems to do, the commercial version of it, is like put a filter on something that's supposed to be messy. Something that's supposed to be about ups and downs, about ebbs and flows, about, you know what I mean? Learning the worst of you and the best of you. Absolutely. And Valentine's Day seems to try to put this like filter on it that I don't like. You know what I mean? And what it does is it makes it hard for us as a generation, as a people, humanity in general, especially in America, because it's more of like a American, like, you know, kind of holiday-ish a little bit. Not to say it's not celebrated other places, but, you know, where it stems from. I think the way I think about it is it's hard to, like, distinguish, because of holidays like Valentine's Day, between what's, like, real for the public. I mean, what's for the public and then what's, like, real behind closed doors. I think a lot of... I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Let me get this out. Hold on. I'm not judging, but I got to say this. I think a lot of people only do it or celebrate it to like flex for the public, but not because it's of value to them. Like, oh, I'm going to just show y'all what we got going on. Oh, I'm going to just show y'all what
Yeah.
I got as a gift. Well, oh, we love each other. But then it's like a couple months later, it's like, oh, shoot.
Sorry.
No, I threw the alley for that.
I don't think there needs to be they don't need to be two totally separate things. Like, I can flex for the public and still flex behind closed doors. It's just, kind of distinguishing what you want to share and what you don't. Like, it doesn't have to be that what I show is fake.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure,
I'm showing something that is, contrary to what's really happening at home. But you just need to use discernment to decide, do I want to share this? Do I need to share this? Or is this just for us?
Yeah, I get you. I'm going to bring up something, and I don't usually do this. Okay? I'm not the type to decide what we pod about based on just what's popular or common, right? But I gotta bring this up because speaking of what's public, what's not public, what's private, you know what I find interesting, and I felt myself a little cringy about it, but I don't know if that's a bad or a good thing. So maybe you can help me sort through this, right? I don't know. Maybe y'all can leave some comments, help me sort through this thing. So recently, as we know, Devon Franklin and Megan Good, no longer Megan Good Franklin, Megan Good got a divorce, right? He filed for divorce December 2021. They made it public. He hasn't been on social media since, right? And something that's becoming super duper popular. Now, I gotta toe this line very sensitively because I know the age we're living in. You can't say nothing without people thinking you are, misogynistic or something like that. So I gotta be careful, okay? Because I care about my sisters. I'm seeing this uptick of, and I don't even know how I got here, but we're going to stay here for Valentine's Day real quick. A little tangential comment. I'm seeing this uptick of support for Megan Good's singleness. Right?
Yeah.
And that, once again, it's not a bad thing that she is thriving. It looks she's thriving, right? People are yes, love to see it. This is dope. Shout out to this black sister. She's not cowering at the result of a divorce. And it almost feels like she's being celebrated in her singleness. But it's not like she's coming out of a relationship that she was there's no reports of her having been abused or that it was toxic or that he was bad to her. He just filed for divorce out of irreconcilable differences. And it's weird because I'm wondering, in this episode of this episode of love, so to speak, right? Are people happy because she doesn't seem to be depressed post-divorce, or are they happy because they were miserable and now it's her happiness is over? Yikes. So now it's hey, welcome to the team.
Yeah.
It's hard. Yeah, I can't judge it, but it's just something that's been going through my head. Why are we happy about two successful black? As a black man, I want to see our families thrive. Absolutely. So I think that's my issue. It's it seems we're joyful about two successful black people not being able to work out, and I wish that it did. While other people are happy about it, I actually feel sad.
It's why?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Right, exactly. It doesn't, both report, I've seen articles that she said, listen, this is the most painful experience she's ever experienced. And I saw an article where he was in an interview and he said, I think he said something, I want to quote this correctly, but he said, he's finding peace and pain. Almost he's getting out of something that clearly was making them both miserable, but it's also painful because he loved her so much.
And we also don't know whose fault it is. He could have filed for divorce because she was, toxic or not good. We don't know. So it's we're celebrating her just for being single and happy.
Yeah, that ain't Valentine's Day kind of love.
We should be rooting for them to work through it, and not saying that they didn't. I'm sure they gave their very best efforts. Right. Yeah, don't want to assume that they didn't. We don't want to get in anybody's business, and we're not trying to get into their marriage or their divorce process. The point to be made here and to be taken is just that let's just support more rather than celebrate brokenness. You know what I mean? Let's support for as much love, like you said. It's just
because I
don't want to go in circles, and it's messy.
But she could be on social media right now, flexing, just to that could be her like therapeutic way of dealing with her pain. Get through it. Right. So that's why I don't want to take that from this woman, because I have no ill will towards her, towards Devon Franklin, or anything bad. It's just, it hurt me that 2 successful Black people didn't make it.
Yeah.
And it seems like there's a constituency of people that are happy that they didn't make it.
Why? Just because we want, Megan Good to be back on the market, or just be this?
I think the men are happy. The men are happy because she's back on the market,
and the women are because she's just like this powerful Black woman who don't need no man, and it's like,
yeah, it doesn't. Being in a relationship doesn't mean you depend on the person. It's interdependent. So,
but we digress. That's not our episode. It's not about the Franklins.
They're not the Franklins. Megan Good.
And Devon Franklin.
Respect her.
Respectfully.
So let's do this though.
Let's do it. What we gonna do?
Even though we spent this whole episode talking bad about Valentine's Day.
No, like 80% so far.
I think we do have a long history of like really solid, like in creative gift giving. So I want to leave y'all, couples who might be stuck, because I think this is going to drop a little before Valentine's Day, so you have some time. I want to leave y'all in 2022 the top 5 Valentine's Day gifts you can give.
Top 5?
Top 5.
Okay.
You with that?
I'm with it.
All right, let's go. Here we go. Please no drum rolls. Thank you very much. Please no bombs.
You gotta
God.
Drum rolls.
Please no. All right.
Top 5.
1. Get them more of what they already like. This is a you can't go wrong getting somebody more of what they already like. If you are with a partner who really loves shoes, get them a pair of shoes. If you are with someone you don't know what to get and they like money,
just give them
some more money. Listen, I saw Cardi B fill a freezer or refrigerator with $500,000 for which one is she dating? Offset or Quavo? Okay, I'm sorry. I sound so
dating?
Old. I think they're married, right? Offset. Offset don't need nobody's $500,000. But guess what? If he likes money, Cardi said, "I'm going to get him more money," and she gave him $500,000 cash. Offset probably spent $500,000 in a week. You understand what I'm saying? But she gave him $500,000. Get somebody more of what they already like.
Yeah.
Number 2. I'm gonna take number 2. You do number 3 and 4. You with that?
Wait, hold on.
You got it? All right, I'll keep going.
No.
Number 2. I'm gonna keep going. Number 2.
Crazy.
A gift that shows effort. What I mean by that is something that's like home cooked over like making a reservation, or something that's like handcrafted.
This one is always funny to me because it's this meme that goes around every Valentine's Day showing like the shelves at the supermarket with no Alfredo sauce, because
hey, Black women like making their men Alfredo during this
think
time.
Think outside the box. Try something different.
Try something
no
new.
Alfredo this Valentine's Day.
Exactly. Do like a cooking night, something that shows effort. Like, hey, baby, we're gonna get the ingredients together, and then we're gonna come home. We're gonna cook together. Yeah. That's dope. Or I'll cook for you, something like that. But like, or I'll make something for you, right? Like handcrafted, like maybe like a wooden box, or put her jewelry in. I don't know, whatever. I don't want to sound too like traditional in terms of what the gift could look like. But something handcrafted, or something that shows effort, like just personal effort. Don't have to cost a lot of money, but something that shows personal effort. All right. Number 3.
Wait.
You want to take that one?
Nah.
I got it, because you messing with me. Number 3. Archive something that means a lot to you both from your past. What I mean by archive it is like, if y'all been dating long enough to where you have like handwritten letters or something like that, frame it.
That's sweet.
Literally frame something that you wrote for your partner and give it to them. Right? That's sweet. You like that?
I like that.
That's a cute.
I still have a bunch of letters from 2004, 5.
It's lit. I'm
about to frame them tonight.
Not tonight.
Know what you getting for Valentine's Day?
I'm gonna give it right back to you and say I don't celebrate. All right. But yeah, like just archive something from your past that means a lot to you both. So it could be like your top 10 favorite pictures. Everything's digital. Print them out and then make like a book of it. Yeah. And they have like a hard copy of it or something like that, or a collage. Or get it screen printed onto a t-shirt. Ooh, like your favorite.
Airbrush it.
Like old
they
school.
used to do. Airbrush it on a white tee. On a 5X white tee.
But yeah, archive something from the past. Here's a good one, especially for 2022. if your partner, tell me if you like this, I think you're going to like this one. If your partner is an entrepreneur that's trying to get a business off the ground, legitimize their business by paying to get it incorporated or get it licensed, like through as an LLC or something like that, like an S corp or something like that. You know what I mean?
You're gonna spend a few $100s anyway. You might as well make it an investment.
Exactly. So if you do that, then I think that's a amazing idea. And then lastly,
I got number 5.
Okay, go ahead.
I got number 5. Number 5, you can take a modern twist on something that's kind of old school, and back in the day you used to make like little cassettes or
yo, chill.
Like,
first of all, I never made you no cassette. We are not that old.
Like make a mixtape.
I mean, I had cassettes,
burn CDs
but
for
I never.
You. I used to
burn CDs. For you.
Yeah,
you
I
did burn
that.
CDs. I
used to burn
for me.
CDs for you. So what you can do now is,
I thought you were about to say you like recorded a mixtape onto a cassette for me. I'm like, bro, come on, I didn't even know you when cassettes was out.
Yes, you. I mean, we.
No, nobody's listening to cassettes.
I was.
MP3 players came out while we were in high school.
Yeah. Anyway, modern twist on something kind of old school. Instead of like burning CDs or putting a mixtape together, you create a Spotify playlist for them.
Or Apple Music.
I don't have an iPhone. Create a playlist for them.
Oh yeah, we did that last
We're not
episode.
doing that. Create a digital. Let's just make it very blankety. Create a digital playlist for them, and y'all spend the night hanging out, playing games, listening to the mixtape, listening to the playlist, cooking, listening to it.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. So it goes your top 5 gifts. If you don't know what to get, your top 5 gifts to get your partner on Valentine's Day. All right. Here's what I want to synthesize this episode with. If I had to like give it like a headline, like. I think you put it best, like don't let a date like dictate. Don't
let the calendar
tell you when you can celebrate love. And I think if there is a daily expression, or I shouldn't say daily because we have like other demands in life, but a regular expression of love between each other, then one day doesn't feel like it holds so much weight. Some people just like have bad days because they ain't got nobody to celebrate Valentine's Day with, and a lot of that is because like
it's just the pressure behind it.
It's a lot of pressure behind it, but don't let these people listen. We're gonna decommercialize Valentine's Day. All right, seriously, y'all with me? Like, stand with me. Decommercialize Valentine's Day. All right, by showing random expressions of love, gift giving throughout the year to your partner. The reason I think we don't care is because I think we do things for each other regularly. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think I'll randomly like, I saw this hat. I think you might like it. Throw this on.
And it doesn't always have to be like money spent. Like, what can you do with your time? You know what I mean? Leave a post-it that they see when they wake up in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? Like little stuff like that. If they're going to the bathroom, leave like a little something.
Moral of the story.
Yeah, moral of the story.
Valentine's Day every day. Everyday love day. You know what I'm saying?
Everyday love. Yes.
Yeah, you about to put on a bad accent. Everyday love day. Yo, I'm trying to get into this and that.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Imagine how much better this world would be if we showed everybody love the way we wanted to be loved. We would comfort them in their pain. We would give them space when they need time. We would share in laughter their joys and their successes. See, love is one of those things that we confine to only good times. But when you show love, it pierces even through the darkest moments. So wake up every morning with the intention to show love worldwide. Free the souls.
Would you rather get an expensive gift or go on vacation?
Vacation is an expensive gift.
Yo. We ain't even... Yeah, okay. You write loud.
All right, quieter.
3,
All right,
2.
3, 2, 1.
Vacaciones.
Yeah, definitely vacation.
flew me out, fly me out.
I think expensive gift is kind of general, and vacations are very expensive gifts because I surprised you a couple times with a very expensive gift called vacation. So those are one and the same to somebody like me. But, however you like to see it. All right, I'll do the next one. All right, would you prefer your heart? All right, this Valentine's Day edition, y'all, so remember that. Would you prefer your heart to beat loud enough for everyone to hear or eat rose petals? Would you prefer your heart to be loud enough for everyone to hear or eat rose petals?
Nah, that's crazy.
That's kind of crazy. All right, 3, 2, 1.
What you said?
Eat rose petals. That's from the earth. You want your heart. Listen, let me explain something to you.
But for how long?
If your heart could be.
If it's just for like one day or 1 hour, you can hear it.
I didn't make this question, so I don't know. But what I will tell you is if your heart beats loud enough for everybody to hear, you have bigger concerns. You need to eat some of these rose petals and work on your health. That's the problem. You need to eat some daggone greens and vegetables. You need to eat something that come from the earth. If your heart beat loud enough for everybody to hear, man. Eat rose petals, B. Yo, I'm starting a campaign. Eat your rose petals, baby. Eat your rose petals, all right?
I don't even want to explain. Forget it. Just forget it.
Would you like to justify yourself?
Last question. Would you rather be single forever? I'm getting real Brooklyn. Would you rather be single forever or marry a stranger?
Hey, everybody's a stranger at one point. Eat your rose petals, B. Eat your rose petals.
Why you always finish writing first?
Because I just know the answers. They're pretty easy to me.
All right.
Let's get it. Single forever, baby.
Yeah.
Wow, 2 married people said they prefer to be single.
I promise we like each other.
I think we do. But you know what it is? Shout out to We Still Like Each Other. This is a free plug to another couple podcasts. Yes. They don't know us. We don't know them both. I see y'all episode and they're awesome. Y'all got some dope work going on. So shout out to We Still Like Each Other. Yes. Yeah, we still like each other.
We still like each other.
But here's the deal. Let me say something.
Stop pointing at it. Like it's real intimidating.
Let me say something. I know how much work goes into having a successful or thriving marriage. Mm-hmm. It took a lot of learning of you to get to that space. Yeah. I'm not jumping into nobody's matrimony with somebody I don't know, knowing all that goes into it.
Not with
I'll be single forever. And hey, Lord forgive me for my player ways. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Oh, no? Okay. All right, we ended this episode. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody that celebrates Valentine's Day. We not going to be celebrating, but happy Valentine's Day to y'all.
We might still make a post though.
We might make a little post
and
pander to the people.
Y'all got a few days, so if you're looking for like a Valentine's, Valentine's
Day gift,
either gift or thematic apparel to go out and celebrate with.
Love
Worldwide hoodie. You know,
shout out to Free the Souls Clothing, baby. FreeTheSoulsClothing.com. We love y'all. Please make sure y'all are signing up for our Patreon. Mm-hmm. You definitely get some exclusive access to us, some AMAs, which is Ask Me Anything. You get to do that with us. You get to even pick some of our show topics.
Yes.
We also released some private episodes to our Patreon people back in December. So you also might get some private episodes that will not be released to the public. So sign up for our Patreon. The link is in our bio on IG, Dysfunctional Family Podcast, or you just go to patreon.com/dysfunctional family and follow us on all that other stuff. Do I got to go down the line?
No, they know
share, subscribe. You know the drill, baby.
Happy Valentine's Day. We love y'all.
Peace.
Oh, okay. Peace. I didn't know. Yeah.